Hi, welcome to my series on breaking down my creative process behind my music videos and their respective songs. I'm Jay, I'm a songwriter. I've had music played on BBC Introducing and BBC Six Music. The music video I wanted to share with you today is possibly one of my favourites. It's Indiana Tonight, the lyric video. 1979, like a Harrison Ford, bad boy, kiss John, and you're running for more. So I had made a live action music video for this song, which focused more on a woman taking on the persona of Indiana Jones. In this lyric video, I wanted to focus more on the visual look that I couldn't achieve in that live action video, and I wanted to kind of get that feeling of Cat Ballou, cowboys, Indiana Jones, and focus a little bit more on the romantic side of the story. I was really inspired by Taylor Swift's Look What You Made Me Do lyric video. I did a lot of research behind trying to find out the art style that was done in and who did it, and after a lot of reading and researching, I found that it was made by an artist who seemed to really take things hands-on. So it felt like they had made a piece of art. So I decided to kind of approach it in the same way, where I would draw everything by hand digitally, but kind of just feel it as I went. So I have a background in filmmaking and TV, I have a degree in it, and I have a lot of experience in that, but I'm not really trained in animation. I started messing around with animation in 2020. So this was just fun for me, and it was kind of fascinating to watch the story come to life as I did it, to watch these frames being drawn, and I really didn't know what I was doing. So halfway through a scene, I had no idea if it was going to look like a person by the end of it. One of the hardest scenes to do for me was I pulled a bunch of scenes from films and movies, and I would watch them on my phone and then draw them on the iPad and animate them. And one of the hardest scenes to do was a scene I pulled from the TV series The Thornbirds, and it's the beach scene where they kiss. It was just so long, and I genuinely just, all of the movement in that is kind of weird, the perspective is weird, so I didn't know until I was finished whether it was going to actually look like people running down a beach. And I came to the end of that sequence and looked at it and I was like, yeah, it does. But it was black on white, and I just thought that was a little bit boring. So I coloured the people in just yellow, and I really liked how that turned out. So it's one of my favourite scenes in the music video. My process for animating was to draw everything in Procreate, because then I can see the animations actually working. Then I'd export it to my computer frame by frame, every single frame, take it into After Effects, stick all those frames back together, animate the timing on them a little bit, and then it gave me the freedom and control to add in text, to add in a camera so I could zoom in and out, and it just was a really great process for me because it gave me control on every aspect of what I was doing. So there's a scene in this music video with lips singing I think it's the ooh-oohs bit, but that was quite fun to do. It's a really weird scene. I don't know where I got the idea from. It's a bit abstract and odd, but I just decided to take photos of myself singing, my lips and my face, singing that part of the song, and then I animated the vowels and kind of drew it out, and it seemed to work in time. And then I just messed around with it. I coloured different backgrounds, I duplicated how many lips there were, and it came out really weird and odd, and I quite enjoyed it, and I like the fact that there's a bit of me that's actually my lips in this video too. I found this video incredibly freeing to make, just because from a live action point of view you are so restricted by resources and time, and the more people you add in, cast and crew, the more restrictions you have. If you want to do some fantastical worlds in live action, it takes so much money, it takes so much energy, so many people have to help you with that. With animation, the only resource I had to worry about was time, and I guess skill, like drawing skill, but you can learn, you can just like push through that. I could do anything I wanted, I could create any world I wanted, and it gave me the ability to build a different picture of this song that I hadn't been able to show anyone before. So I just really enjoyed that aspect of making this, and I would love to do more animations in the future. It does take a long time though. I would really love it if you watch the video and tell me if you can spot the scenes that I copied from, tell me what your favourite part is, and if you've got any questions or comments, just leave them below and I will try and reply to every single one.